and do share button and subscribe. And it won't hurt if you go ahead and give a sister a super chat, or you can cash out me. Yes, there's a blues song called "What's Your Cash App?" because the brother ready to cash up a sister. But my name is Debra Ann Matthews, and welcome. My channel is all about knee pain, back pain, weight loss, morbid obesity, cooking, eating, stress, emotional things. Because really, what happens being a person who's overweight and trying to get to 200, honey, can a sister get to 200 or 168 or 185? Whatever the case may be, I'm trying to get there and get off all these medicines. Child, yeah, I got about 5. I'm down to 4 now because the knee doctor told me I don't have to take that European stuff. Trust, I took it right on out the pill box, okay? And also wanting to manage my cholesterol, okay? So, guess what? That's what we talk about. We talk about how I don't like my hair. But you know what? God made this hair. I don't like this hair color, okay? I want it to grow. It's okay. But that's okay. So we're going to talk about that today. Because y'all, now the cat's out of the bag. You all can see I've been losing weight. I've been losing weight for like 2 years. But now you can see that I'm able to stand. I'm able to take a few steps. I'm able to get up, push myself up. I've been able to do that for a while. This is the difference. I got frustrated because my food wasn't being cooked right. I'm gonna cook my own food. I got nobody to help me, and then realized I was stronger and could do things myself. And then I have a younger home care worker, so I'm still doing a lot of things myself because I'm learning now to stop expecting everybody to help you with everything. And also, if I need help, I don't mind. When I first got the walker a couple of years back during COVID, I would ask anybody. Like if I'm driving my car, I would stop and ask maybe a wife. I said, "Can your husband help me?" Or if like hold my hand, help me step out of the car. Or can I hold your hand to step down the steps? And my friend, she wasn't my friend. Everybody's your friend would laugh at me. I'm like, whatever, I need some help. And sometimes they say, "Girl, I did what you did. I asked for some help." Okay, how you doing? Good morning, y'all. So, and looking back, and she would always say, we got to keep moving, got to keep doing these little things that's going to help get our mobility back. And I always would do it. We would go places and it'd be so hard. It'd be so hard. But we have fun when we're there, and I always go, and sometimes we'd be in events with like the Black Cowboys or the Black Buffalo Soldiers. So everybody gonna help a sister. We'd be like, "Girl, he is what? Walking like he got somewhere to go." So it's been a good journey. I just didn't realize at that time that that was what I should have been doing. And it came gradually because at one point, and I share this with y'all, I was in this bed for 3 months. Once I finally got home because my house burned down, and I would go to the door to get me some takeout, okay? But then I started getting them to come on in this house. And I think I look back at that. I think I was really just beginning to get super sad deep inside. A lot of times black women aren't allowed to, and it may be self-predicated, to say I need something, to say something's not right. And the more I had to kind of find my way. So sometimes y'all see me out here crying. What? Don't even care. Look here, right in the bed. I done lost 100 pounds sitting right in this bed, okay? Because this is the most comfortable place. Now, I have a brand new sofa and everything. It's leather, it's pretty, it's reclining, it's chair, all the stuff. But I have to work on that. I'm actually going to get the occupational therapist to let's practice. Hi, John John. Let's practice getting up and down. That is so cute, John John. That's just like JFK's son, John Jr. Oh, So, anywho, I have a lot of things to share with y'all. One thing is I'm Church of Christ, and I like to joke and say I'm Pentecostal Church of Christ because, girl, I believe in being delivered. But there is an organization that I actually wanted to start, but a colleague of mine started, and that's where we take money and give it to people who need it. And that has been such a blessing. So yesterday they had their first fundraiser to raise money for, because all they do is raise money, and every 4 to 6 weeks give it away to people who need it. They're going to pay utility bills, they're going to pay rent, whatever people need. And I love that because that is exactly what Christ wants people to do. And even Paul tells you to take half of your clothes and give them away. Because honestly, you don't even need it. You don't even need it. You think you do, but you don't. So, anywho, there was a man, he was on a walker, and he was humped over. And baby, he had soloists singing. So individuals would just sing a solo. And it was really nice. It was really nice. People, oh my goodness, it was so nice. But when that man came up there on that walker, baby, he was hunched over. He's hunched over. He blew it up, okay? He tore it up, okay? Now, he said it was from 3 to 4:30, so I had the van come to get me at 4:30. And I was like, wow. I forgot. I mean, I'm Church of Christ, so usually stuff don't last a long time. Like church stuff. It just lasts how long it lasts. It don't last a long time, like 2 hours, hour and a half, like that. It don't last like 4 hours. So I bet they were probably there for about 2 or 3 hours. But I'm not used to being around things. I'm not used to those type of services because I'm used to Church of Christ stuff. But I tell you, it was what a good time. Don't let the world take your joy in praising the Lord. I was just so, it was very good. It was very good. Jesus says to feed my sheep. It was just good, yeah. So I did that. And when I tell you, I too, I don't really like people to say that I'm strong. I am not strong. I am human, and Jesus Christ strengthens me through to Abba Father. But you probably don't know that because you're probably from a different culture. But it is not a compliment to call a black woman strong, and it's okay if people do it. But okay, when I really lose weight and walking around and standing all the time, I'll probably structure my presentations to you all better than this. But right now, this is called stream of consciousness. And just like I talk, just like I'm doing to y'all, to my family, to my friends, like that, like that. So, but I do have a couple of things to tell you, like a lot of good stuff. One quote I want to share is, most people never heal because they stay in their heads, replaying corrupted scenarios. Let it go. There is little value. Not little. Good morning, Donnie. Things that happen to us, our perceptions, our fears are real and should be honored. So let's say that. We're going to honor mine and we're going to honor yours. I may even tell y'all some things that I wrote yesterday in our writing class. So I'm not saying it's not important, but what I am saying is that you have to speak faith-filled words. Okay, for instance, I'm trying to think of something that I do. When I went to physical therapy, I'm there for them to help me. So whatever they ask me to do, I typically try to do it. And in fact, when they ask me to do something, after I thought about it, and maybe even sat there and cried about it, the next week I did it double. So when she said, let's stand for 5 minutes, it took me, as I was scared to get up and trying to figure out 50 different ways to get up, I would go to the window, go to the door, grab this, hold this, grab all the stuff. And I got up and I said, let's stand for 10 minutes. So what I'm saying to you, good morning, Danny, is that You want to listen to instructions and do what you're asked to do to help you to get better. Even if you're scared, even if in the past somebody did something similar and hurt you, even if all the stuff. When I go for personal training, I do what they ask me to do. But when I start having pain, now she was like, for several weeks, we're going to use your own body weight, use your own strength so that we can heal this pain. But she brought to my attention, you, she brought to my attention, I carry a lot of bags and they're heavy, and I have one hanging off the wheelchair and one this way and that way. And she says, you have a lot of stuff and you also go a lot of places and do a lot of things, and you don't realize that it's heavy. So that's why even when I do the washer and dryer, because I have a double washer and dryer, so I stand up and grab it, and that really made my arms hurt. Like they, in addition to all the hard training. Good morning, First Lady. First Lady, thank you. I actually was thinking about opening my computer and reading a testimony that someone sent to me to encourage me. Um, Sometimes I often think, who is that girl that she's talking to? So sometimes I just don't see myself. And that's why I haven't responded, but thank you so much. So what I'm saying to you is that you can't heal focused on that bad thing. You can't heal focused on how fat I am. I have to heal focused on, like today, I'm gonna make some fish and I'm gonna make some grits. I'm gonna make only 1 pound of grits because Coach said I can eat it. Coach said that I can't eat this. Only thing I can eat out of here is the almonds and the walnuts, and and see those little yellow ones. That's pineapple, and they taste good. And last weekend I ate this whole box, and I wanted to eat 1 pineapple, but Coach told me that all of these, whatever left is in here, they've added extra sugar to this, so I can't. I can eat it. He'll never know, but that's called having integrity. And part of this journey is to own up to my stuff. Everybody ain't just did me wrong. I ain't done some wrong too. Whew. When I tell you, the people at that bus terminal that transport me were so rude and disrespectful. The manager is racist. The driver so rude and disrespectful. But baby, my sister was like, let that go, baby. I gotta let that go. And then even yesterday, boy, just stupid. Just stupid. But guess what? I had to let it go. I let it go. I was going, Miss Deb, let me tell you something about me. I'm gonna write a letter. I'm gonna send it to the mayor. I'm gonna send it to the president. I'm gonna put you. I'm gonna splash you all on social media. That's how I live my life. Cause you ain't finna be doing me wrong. We done picked enough cotton. It's done. But guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna let it all go and keep moving forward. Because sometimes it's a distraction. Sometimes it is. I have my second wheelchair now because my first one broke Friday. I always lean back in the chair when I'm driving because it takes the pressure off my knees. But either case, he was like, he stopped the van, supervisor's gonna come. I was like, what are you doing? I'm like, I always lean back. But he was new, he didn't know. We're gonna keep it moving. Every fight I don't have to fight because I'm gonna lose. And then I'm gonna have to drive my car and walk, and it's gonna be terrible until I can get to that point where I can easily do it. So if you want to heal, if you want to, and I'm gonna tell you something else. Hey Willie, how you doing? If you want to stay in your condition, okay, do it. I was talking to a friend, I love her, and she was asking me about, am I going to get knee replacement surgery? I'm like, no. The answer is exercise. But because she does exercise, but she probably doesn't exercise like I exercise. I exercise 5 times a week, every day, Monday through Friday, 2 hours, hour and a half. I have 2 extra social activities I do: line dancing every twice a month, walking with a friend twice a month. She probably don't do that like I'm doing it. She probably doesn't have a coach who assessed her, train her, teach her. She probably don't do all of that. So she can't understand when I say I'm not having knee replacement surgery because it's not necessary. She probably don't understand that. So she's like, but it's gonna happen, it's gonna happen. I'm like, no. But you're bone on bone. I'm like, yeah, I walk right now, my knees don't hurt. I get a knee shot. I'm okay. And also, she probably doesn't listen to lectures about alternative medicines. So sometimes, as much as I talk, and I actually do this, I don't give my pearls to swine because they won't understand it. And that's part of this journey. I will say that a couple of things. Oh yeah, I don't. My knee. I have some kind of. I've had a lot of. Well, I just had my knee shot like last week, so last Tuesday, and he said it lasted for like 6 weeks, and he said the more you lose weight, the longer it's gonna last. I'm like, okay, that's fine. That's fine with me. So people are not gonna understand your journey. They'll understand you. It's okay, and so it's okay. Thank you, Rossi. So a couple of things. I have a lot of stuff to share. And yesterday I took a nap about 7:30. I was like, I know I'm gonna wake up before midnight. I did not wake up till after midnight. So this is Vlogvember 16. And so I may talk for like maybe 30 minutes and then jump back into Vlogvember 17 because tonight we're gonna interview Stephanie Poirier. She lost 100 pounds. When I tell you, you know how you meet people and you just like them. Good morning, Jackie. Good morning, Rossi. Good morning, Danny. And then she moved away because I live in a military town. People are always moving away. But when I tell you I just like her, I just like her. I just like her. And there are several people. And then hopefully next Sunday we're going to interview Kamanika. And she was over 400 pounds. And baby, she is down. You know what I mean? I used to follow her 5 years ago. I mean, just love her journey. And I think she's from Alabama, but I think she moved to Clarksville. I think she lives in my town. I think she does. I don't know. I remember when she bought a house, and I want to think it's in Nashville somewhere. I don't know, but baby, we're going to find out. We're going to find out all the stuff, okay? So, a couple of things I was thinking about is what phrases help you through your journey. So I'm gonna table that, and we're going to put a post, and I'm going to have y'all add to it, and because I'm gonna tell y'all some of the ones I thought about, which I still use. One is let me clear my throat and say 1, 2, 3. And by the time you say 3, I gotta be standing up. And if not, I just ask Alexa to repeat the song. Okay. The other one is Peter Piper picked pepper and run rock rhyme. Humpty Dumpty fell down. That is our time. Jack be nimble was nimble and he was quick. Because that jam right there, you gotta get going. You gotta move. You gotta move. Okay. 5, 6, 7, 8. And then another one I used to use, which I still use these, but I got to remember this because this is content. You know what? When I go on the Sherry Shepherd show, when I go on J Hud, when I go on Good Morning America, the Today Show, I do that thing. When I'm in the People's Magazine, people who lost over 100 pounds, I gotta be saying something, girl. I gotta remember. You gotta remember your stories, honey. So I was thinking about that. I was dancing with my baby to the Tennessee walls when an old friend I happened to see. Oh yes, well I introduced him to my baby. And while they were dancing, my old friend stole my baby away from me. Oh, yes, he did. That's the jam. Because Sam Cooke, when he do live at the Coco Cabana and live in Harlem, two totally different shows. You better be ready for some Sam Cooke, okay? Okay, so one thing, I used to say this too. I am stronger than I know. I am stronger than I know. Okay, I used to say this. Put one foot in front of the other, and soon you'll be walking across the floor. Put one foot in front of the other, and soon you'll be walking out the door. Okay, and then Al Green, anything. But when I first learned that I could get up out of my wheelchair, I was like, listen, I put on my Al Green, I could put on maybe any gospel. Jesus will fix it for you. Dun, 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 dun. Any Al Green gospel song. So another thing is, another area of conversation is things that people say about me and my body, like what conditions I have and things like that. And I tell you, the Russians and the Ukrainian people, they know this stuff. I mean, I don't know if they're doctors, physicians. They can look at me. Some UK people, they look, they be like, that's lymphedema. Some people think it's lymphedema, but them people be like, that's lymphedema. But it's some fat too in there too. Hey, I'm just saying. So, and then someone said, people just say anything. Somebody said I had parasite mites in my legs and bacteria. I'm like, but that's why you can't listen to everybody speak on you, okay? But it's still interesting. And what I realized is that, because you know what? I'd be like, I'd be like, okay, I got to get back to ebonics when it comes to people trying to tell me stuff. Because people, medical community, society, people who have something to gain will tell you anything. I remember when my mother, I used to fall asleep in high school, call my mama crying like a big girl. That's what I did. And because I would fall asleep. Can you imagine that, calling your mom, going, Mama, I fell asleep at school and I'm so upset about it. Lord, I gotta send my mama $2 or something. But my mama don't take my checks because I used to always write her bad checks. She was like, Debra, I ain't taking no check from you. Because it took me, I'm still not that good with my money. But anywho, so my mom kept me out of school for a whole week. And there was a man who came to the house and he said, I know what's wrong with her. So he did this big old presentation. And while I'm sitting there on the couch, I done fell asleep while he talking about all this stuff. And mama said, I'll buy if you're going to take it. I'm like, well, you can wait, stop. You don't have to buy it because I ain't taking none of this stuff. I've never been the kind of person who can go there. I'm not going anywhere you trying to take me, okay? Now, the things people have taken me places that I said I wanted to go, I might have should have said I didn't want to go there too. But it takes a minute. And this is why, if you don't give yourself nothing else, you know, I know y'all want to be Jesus and die on the cross. Y'all want to be long suffering. And there was a time when in fact, I wanted to be long suffering too. I said, I'm just going to take the fact that people just treat me any kind of way. And then when I was told I had to leave my job, and that meant I had to step to my parents, okay? Not in a rude way, but just in a assertive way that got that pressure off of me. You know, just, my dad liked to challenge me back a little bit more. You know, my mom would be like, whew. Like yesterday, I was talking to my mom, and Mama said, you done said something. I said this right here. Mama, that don't even make no sense. And she was like, what don't make no sense? Now, if I were to go on, then she'll tell my sister I hurt her feelings. But of course, you don't want to hurt your mama's feelings, do you? So guess what I did? I said nothing else. Because sometimes your mama knows what she be doing. She be going too far. She done whipped our butt so many times telling us, don't go too far, don't run out. And now she wants to run out. Where my belt at? I need to tear her legs up, okay? But I just changed the subject because and my sister told my mom, stop getting Debra all upset about stuff. Because you know she emotional, she can't handle that. And it's the truth. They used to never tell me nothing. Our next door neighbor died, and I'm in college, and they all upset, and they's like, "Don't tell Deborah." And Debbie just told me, she said, "I'm just gonna tell you, Curtis died, and they don't want you to know." I'm gonna have to know. So, you know, it's just funny. You just take all these experiences, and you laugh at them, and you say, "I want to live." Hello from Senegal, West Africa. Okay, now I don't have Senegal on my list of places to travel. I have South Africa, Kenya, Liberia. I think I'm gonna do Liberia and Kenya for a weekend. I think I'm gonna do like a 3-day weekend. I think I'm gonna do well Ghana. I'll be there. I can stay there anytime. And I'm gonna do the place where they have them big old trees, big as a house. And I guess I'm gonna wait for my husband to take me to Mount Kilimanjaro. Okay, but I think it's in that country that's a Muslim country, like between Kenya, like South Africa, Kenya, and right there. I can't remember what it's not. But you got to tell me about Senegal, honey. I don't know. I got to know, I don't know. I got to see about Senegal. I don't know. They got them big old statues in Senegal, so I don't know. But we got to talk about this thing, so I don't know. I don't know. But anywho, so let me get my piece of paper out, y'all. Ooh. And you know what else too? See how so half the time when I'm talking to y'all, I'm over. My body leans to the left. Does your body lean to the right or the left? My body loves a left lean, and my body loves to have my legs on the ground. But after so many minutes, my knees get hurt. So my knees be pressured. So I have to move over. But when I'm really when I'm sitting in the middle of my bed with my legs crossed like I am now, I'm able to do it. Now. Good morning. I like it when you call me Big Papa. Like, I'm not even really into like that kind of rap, but now I can appreciate it because it's cool. And I guess it's sort of cool. Not all that rivalry can be cool because it don't give you peace. So what I want to tell you before, what I'm going to do is I'm going to jump off and I'm going to come back on. But I want to share these 2 scriptures. That's what I'm going to do. Because I'm telling y'all, I'm just watching these videos last night, and I'm just thinking about my day and thinking about, oh my goodness, I gotta share some stuff with y'all. Y'all know I love to be informing us. See, that's half the battle. When you get information, it changes what you're doing. You're eating and exercising. That ain't even important. What's important is things that help you get an understanding. And once your brain gets an understanding, your brain gonna go, let me try to eat a vegetable. Matter of fact, I brought some cucumbers. So I'm going to take the cucumber and I'm going to take the apple cider vinegar. Something else I was going to mix with that cucumber. But that's what I'm going to take. But I got some information on the definition of all of these like pieces of meat that we see. So I'm going to go over that with y'all too. But let me tell you, honey. Ooh, guess what? Okay, I got to tell y'all this. And we're going to leave with this. And I'm going to come back on. I'm going to log off and come back on because I want to do 2 posts. Okay, check this out. This is so encouraging. Well, I said I was going to give y'all the scripture, so. This, oh my goodness. Okay, yeah, it's right here. This is so powerful. It's so amazing. Okay, check this out. I'm going to give you the scripture because I said that 3 times. You have to tell people what you're going to do. Do it, then tell people what you did. That's for those of you who want to be speakers, okay? For the Lord God is a sun and a shield. The Lord will give you grace and glory. No good thing will he withhold from them that work uprightly. That's Psalm 84:11. And what that says, and you know that Jesus takes our wretchedness and he takes it and we have his righteousness. And as you go through this journey, you're going to be aware of your sins, your shortcomings, and you're going to give people grace as you give yourself grace. So you're not going to beat yourself up. You can state what you need, state why you need it, state what you want. If you get it, you get it. You get what you get and you don't have a fit. However, you can still, I'm going to write that down. It's one of my sayings. You can still desire and get your heart's desire. There's absolutely no reason that we cannot, because God specializes in renewing our body. The old man, honey, he going to give him speed. The young man, he going to make him slow. Okay? I'm going to write that down. You get what you get. And you don't have a fit. They had the insurance meeting the other day, Friday, baby. They had these good ink pens. I got one of each because I was trying not to be too greedy. All right. So check this out. I'm about to tell y'all something that's gonna blow your mind. I gotta tell y'all something. I'm telling y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and read this Philippians 4:8 because I wrote that down. It just moved me. Okay. Finally, brethren, just like I told y'all, most people never heal because they stay in their heads replaying corrupted scenarios. Let it go. Sometimes I have to tell myself that, my girl, stop living in the past. Well, we're talking about today and tomorrow. No past living. You be all right. Check this out. Philippians 4:8. Finally, brethren, whatever is true, whatever is pure, whatever is lovely, whatever is commendable, if there is any excellence, if there is anything worthy of praise, think about these things. Let me tell you about that quote again. Most people never heal because they stay in their heads replaying corrupted scenarios. Let it go. And y'all have seen me on here check you when you start telling me your sad story. It ain't that I don't care, but it already happened, baby. Why you gotta tell me about? Why I gotta hear it again? Okay. But what I want to hear, whatever is true. My daddy told me that one time when I told him I ain't feel good about myself. He said, yes, you do. Like one time I told my daddy, Daddy, I seen a snake outside. Guess what he said? No, you didn't. I was like, yes, I did, Daddy. It's in the backyard. Oh my goodness. My daddy is something else. Do you hear me? I'm telling you right now. My daddy, I'm gonna tell you about my daddy right quick. I'm really a daddy's girl. I'm like, my daddy can do no wrong, but now my daddy gets my nerves. But I'm telling you right now, my daddy was bugging me about something. So I'm hanging the phone up in his face. He calling me back, leaving a message. I'm calling for Debra Ann Matthews. I just hung the phone up in his face. He don't care. He calling back, leaving another message. Okay, so this is what I want you to think about. My daddy said the reason that you don't have low self-esteem is because you dress yourself, you brush your teeth, you wash your face. He right. You spend all your day getting ready, getting yourself together. Then talking about you don't feel good. Who told you had low self-esteem? Somebody who needs you to buy something, go somewhere, or call a number, something. See, that's why y'all got to stop believing the hype. What did the men tell y'all? Don't believe the hype. Who sing that song? Flavor Flav done told y'all don't believe the hype. But now, y'all want to do what? Most people never heal because they stay in their heads replaying corrupted scenarios. Let it go. Boom. What we're going to talk about? Whatever is true, whatever is pure, whatever is lovely, whatever is commendable. If there is any excellence, if there is anything worthy of praise. Well, thank you, Jesus. Hey. Think about these things. I'm thinking about going to South. First, I'm going to go to Palenque, Columbia, get my hair braided for $70. But I know when I get to Africa, I can get my hair braided for probably $20. But they be up to like $40 now. American dollars, that is. So, but I still might pay $70. We never know. Then I'm going to go to South Africa, the Zulu Warriors. And I'm going to church, too. The Church of Christ is there. They're one church with many locations. So I'm going to go to church. I'm going to do some other stuff. I ain't going to go to, I don't want to go to the slave thing. I'm like, look, I don't want to go to that. I'm like, okay. We done crossed over. We've been on the plantation 469 years. I don't want to go see where Mandela was enslaved. But you know what? A lot of black men don't like to go visit people in prison either. So we've had enough of that trauma. I believe he was there. I've seen the pictures. I'm going to go to the Zulu Warriors. We're going to dance, and see how many of them can pick me up. I probably gonna only weigh about 200 pounds by then, but I wish I could go now. See, I need a strong man. Whoever can pick me up can have me. One lady went to Africa and they were doing the wedding ceremony. The men were doing this thing to see which one could have her, and she didn't really know what they was doing. So you got to watch some ceremonies, okay? I have my mind on my weekend in Kenya. Brother Jackson said I need to go to 3 different cities in Kenya. So I might do a 4-day weekend there. I don't want to do a whole week because, you know, when you really be in Africa, you get tired. You get homesick too. So I gotta dip in and dip out. Dip in and dip out. Can't stay too long. Can't stay too long. I gotta keep moving. My boy, he's waiting. I sure hope I don't meet my husband before I get to South Africa because I need to meet him afterwards. Because I got places to go, people to see, things to do. Or I can meet him. We just could be dating. And then he can stay home and I'm still going to go by myself. Because I don't need to take no sand to the beach. Just saying, just one last hurrah. But I'm really not going to date. I had so many dates the first time I went to Africa. It was so much fun. I had a date like at 5 o'clock, a date at 8 o'clock, a date at 5 the next morning. I mean, we had a good time, okay? Hey, Dakota. So it was pretty cool. And I gotta go to, Liberia. I'm gonna do a 3-day weekend there. I just gotta do my thing, okay? I gotta do my meetups. I gotta do my greets. I gotta do the things I'm gonna do. So check this out. This is what I'm gonna tell y'all, and then I'm gonna stop and get back on. Okay, pay attention. Listen to this. This comes from Era of Health. On Era of Health, there's a preventative medicine doctor. Pay attention and hear me well. In a Jesus kind of way, porch lady. In a Jesus kind of way. Overweight increases the chance of dying from almost any disease we know. But if you exercise every day, you will live longer than normal weight people. This comes from Era of Health, the preventative medicine doctor. He also says someone who smokes and who exercise, who has like diseases or some complications that come from all of that, will outlive the person who has no disease but who doesn't exercise. We are made to move. I was listening to Dr. Mindy, and she was talking about how we have this like hunter and gatherer thing. So while they're looking for the food to kill it, your body pipes down and we put you in reserves. But then when you get the food, you eat what you're going to eat. No more, you just eat enough to be satisfied. And then your body can use that as well. So it makes so much sense when he's saying that. Moving your body, exercising. Those of us who've been at work, you don't realize that other than when we sit all day. But when you're working, those who move around in the working, you're exercise, you're moving. Waitresses and people who stand up all the time, you're moving. So I love this scenario because it says exercise and movement does a body good. Okay? Oh my goodness. So also I was thinking about this time of year, people tend to be lonely, and tips for being lonely. And I said I was going to stop and get up. Let me tell y'all this. Physical activity, plan some physical activities. There's always something happening the week of the holiday, even like a holiday dinners and things like that. Volunteer if you can. Low pressure hangouts, just going for a walk, going to the movies, coffee. We used to either go skating on Thanksgiving night, or we used to go out or go to the movies, and or take a trip, take a change of scenario. Even if you take a drive, a lot of people are going to go to Cracker Barrel for Thanksgiving. That's cool because you're going to have a good time. Okay. I want to go be with my friends, but I'm scared because I'm like that whole mobility thing. But I am stronger, and I'm going to think about being courageous. And I have a manual wheelchair in the garage. In the trunk of my car. So, hey, you never know. I may just break out and be courageous. But if I decide, you know what, I don't want to be courageous today, then I'm going to keep it low, take it down low, take it down low, stay at the house, relax myself, honey, relax myself. I'm going to be all right. Because I got 11 activities between now and Thanksgiving. And I got Thanksgiving in my heart. So, I saw a couple of other things. Oh, this is another goal. I'm gonna let y'all go and come back with. Thank you for phase on. If my smile looks so beautiful, why don't you send me a super chat? You know, a cash app. I love all y'all who loving on me. But guess what talk is? Talk. If you love me, do something. That sounds just like something a pimp would say, or a preacher. It's the same difference. P and P. I'm gonna save that because it's two more areas I want to talk about. But these are things that help your weight loss journey, help your mobility journey, help you to change your mind so that you can change your experience. So please comment down below and let me know a good thing. Well, let's do a song. Give me a couple of songs that y'all like, and we can sing a song. Okay? And then I'm going to come back. I guess I don't need to beat a dead horse. I could chillax and come back a little later, but I could very well come right back. I don't know. You'll see it when it pops up live. So go ahead and give me a song. Let's see. I just sing a song I know because y'all ain't giving me one. Restore my spirit, Lord, I need restored. Don't you know that my heart is weary? Please help me, dear Lord. Don't you know that I stand in need of more strength from your word? Renew my love, rebuild my faith. I'm laughing at your comment, Porch Lady. Oh, restore my soul. Revive my courage, Lord. It needs restored. Don't you know that my cup is empty? Refill it, dear Lord. Don't you know that I stand in need of more strength from your word? Renew my love, rebuild my faith. Oh, restore my soul. Let me sing a non-Christian song because it's good to balance some things. Let me think about one. I mean, I like me some Stephanie Mills. I like me some Shalimar. I like me some. What I feel like today? Like a band. I say New Edition, and I'm thinking about. They were from Louisville, Kentucky. They sing Midnight Star. That's one good song by Midnight Star. I can't think of right now, but it's a good one. Okay. This is by New Edition. I'm still in love with you. What can I do, girl? Without my love, girl. Your friends got you thinking, and it's affecting me. That's the jam. That's the jam, okay? That New Edition, don't sleep on them. That's the jam. Still in love with you. That's the jam. Them boys, they grown, okay? They on their grown man stuff, okay? This is another thing that the young people say. They say, you're doing your big one. So I guess we doing our big one, y'all. So thank y'all for rocking with me. I appreciate you. Please feel free to super chat. Please feel free, thank you, Shelly, to comment, like, and subscribe. Please feel free to stay motivated and encouraged. And we're here. We're losing weight together, okay? We are losing weight together. We are overcoming our setbacks and hang-ups and pushbacks. Or you can keep them if you want to, but we still gonna lose weight while we doing it, okay? And I'm telling y'all, I got up out of my wheelchair in the doorway yesterday, walked in laundry room, changed the laundry. And then after I did that, my knees were hurting a little bit, so I went on back and sat on down in the wheelchair. But I'm going to practice that. I'm going to practice it, walking through the house, being more bold. And I'm going to get my walker and move it over here so I can use it. And I'm just going to practice it, okay? Or maybe get a new walker so that I can, because if, things that they weigh down on big people, you can't just keep using things. You have to get a new one because your weight weighs down on things. So I really need a new seated walker so I can go out and walk with it and build my strength up and just get back to best habits, okay? So thank y'all for rocking with me. I appreciate it. And so peace and hair grease, okay? Peace and hair grease. Peace and soul. Don Cornelius. My people, aren't we awesome, y'all? We are just awesome people. So I'll talk to y'all later. Peace and hair grease. Bye. Thank y'all for rocking with me. Bye.